has announced the third edition of its Accelerator program, Atoms. And with us is the co-founder, is the partner at Accel. And he's here to talk to us about this third cohort. Bharat, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Can you tell us how this one is different from your previous cohorts, and what are the sectors you'll be focusing on?
Yeah, thanks, and good evening. So, we started the Atoms program back in 2021. We've done 2 cohorts, and we like to think of ourselves as being, in perpetual beta. The first 2 cohorts were largely horizontal. They were not sector focused. We were trying to solve for building a community around early stage founders and how do we help accelerate that journey and providing them to quick access to capital. With the third version of Atoms, what we're trying to do is more sector focused. So we have an AI cohort and an Industry 5.0 cohort. AI is being led by my colleague Priyank, and I'm leading the Industry 5.0 cohort. Here again, we'll be doing something similar, but with nuances to the 2 sectors that we are going to focus on, which will be AI and Industry 5.0. Industry 5.0, for example, we are trying to focus a lot around GTM, which is the go-to-market piece. So building a strong community around the buyer side, which is largely enterprises with large manufacturing footprint. And how do you get these companies in front of them, to do pilots, to get them to buy their solutions.
Right. So, like you said, artificial intelligence is one of the sectors that you're going to focus on. And, artificial intelligence, generative AI has taken the world by storm. So, what are the kind of companies you're going to look at within this cohort? And also, what do you see and believe is the opportunity out here? How big is it?
Yeah, so on the AI side, we're looking at multiple different use cases. Obviously, there's a long history of investing activity for us in India and globally. So a lot of these use cases stem from our scale companies themselves. So be it on the consumer side or on the B2B side, both domestic as well as global. So we're looking at multiple different cuts of those. Incubating some of these ideas as well as looking at net new opportunities. So this program actually gives us the flexibility to do both.
All right, absolutely. But when it comes to AI, right, it comes with its own set of challenges, especially when it comes to security and privacy issues. So how big of a challenge do you think that this will be, and how can this be tackled?
Yeah, so that's a very top of mind question that all of the founders and we have as well. In fact, we are looking at those as opportunities as well. So the security aspect, the privacy aspect, looking at companies actually building in those spaces and how can they potentially partner with companies that are actually building for net new opportunities. So both of those are in the consideration set when we're looking at AI.
All right. Now, under the program, you're going to shortlist about 3 to 7 early-stage startups, each for its 2 cohorts from India, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. So what are the solutions you're looking at? How much will you invest in these themes? What's the investment thesis that you have? And apart from funds, what else will these companies get?
Right. So it's a holistic program. Think of it as a new age accelerator, sector focused. So we are looking to invest up to $500,000 in these companies. So this could be either a part of a round that's already happening, or it could be a net new round where we can price it, or we can do it as a safe note. So it gives us a lot of flexibility and speed. We will do about 3 to 5 companies in each of these cohorts, AI and Industry 5.0. So apart from the capital, you will have a mentor pool. This would be, scale founders, founders who've seen this early stage journey and identified some of the things that, pitfalls that founders need to avoid and work with them closely on the mentoring side. We are also bringing in mentors from the buyer side, like I said, so they can give, advice on how to build, what the buyer side is looking for, and not just for one company, but for the industry as a whole. So
right,
that you can think about scalability.
Absolutely. And over the last 2 cohorts, you've invested in about 24 companies. How is your portfolio performing, and any exit plans?
Right. On the Atoms portfolio specifically, these are fairly early stage companies. So to give you some numbers, about 24 investments till date. We've co-led, led, or participated in all of them, and they've gone on to raise about $160 million in total. Quite a few of them are, I would say, in that Series A to B stage right now.
All right, Bharat. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and we wish you all the best with this going forward.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All right, with that, it's time.